Hi, Pete Moore, editor for Shooting Sports at the British Shooting Show at the Swarovski booth. As you guys know, I'm quite a green fan myself, being their colour. Last year and at the beginning of this year, I had the pleasure of using the new Swarovski Z8. I took it boar shooting and I took it roebuck shooting in England, boar shooting in Czech Republic. This is the 1.7 to 13 by 3, which I consider specification-wise probably the ultimate hunting scope. Because when the pigs, you run it down to 1.7 and it's handy, unsupported shooting, or if you've got longer shots, you can go up to 13.3. Excellent scope. When I wrote up the article, there's a mention of something called a BTF, which is a ballistic turret flex. And if you can see here, this is a standard turret for the Z8, and you dial it in the normal way and put the drum back on. But literally, at the press of a button, you can turn what's a standard hunting type turret into a long range or varmint type turret. And I've got Neil Smith here from Swarovski UK, who's very kindly volunteered to tell us about the BT Flex. This is on their 2.3 to 18 by 56, which is more of a long range scope. Neil, please.
Okay, so we've got basically a completely flexible turret with a locking system underneath. It's removable, so at the push of a button, it'll come off, and again, just with pressure, it'll go back on. It's got a zero stop function which sets underneath, so sort of slightly different to the Z6i that we had previously, where this was a fixed system that you either chose or didn't choose. You can add it on and it will switch between any model.
Oh, wow.
So you can have one turret for multiple scopes or multiple scope, whichever way you see fit. It comes with various rings, so we have one long ring which is measured in clicks, so centimetre clicks. That can then be removed and changed for one that has the ring system that we had in the Z6.
My Z6 BT has got the coloured rings.
Correct.
So it's the same.
But instead of coloured rings, they've opted for numbers, and there is one extra ring.
Yeah, that's good. I do find on my BT turret, I wouldn't mind another ring, basically.
Yeah, and with the Z8i, it has more adjustment than the Z6i, so roughly sort of 70 clicks as opposed to 50 in the Z6, so you need really another ring. It does give you more options for elevation if you decide you need it.
Is it the same? Do you have to take the top off to move the rings?
Yes, so there's a locking ring at the bottom here. You turn that, which will then lock the system, and then you can unscrew the top.
I've got you. And you
remove the top,
position
and then
each ring.
Take a ring off, and then you position each ring as you would in the previous system that we had.
Wow.
And then replace the rings once you've set it up. Screw it up nice and tight, and then once you remove your locking ring, it moves like so.
That's hellishly impressive.
And the same in the zero stop function they've improved on the Z6i model. So you literally make your adjustments. Once you finish with your adjustments, there's a spring system. You lift that up and then move it round until your zero arrow is on the stop system. And then once that turret is fixed back on, you've got a solid zero stop. Really easy to use, really flexible. And obviously we also do the engraved customisable options that you can get on the X5 and the Z6. So now whichever scope you've got from our range, you can put customised ballistic options on there.
I'm assuming you can get a windage turret as well?
Well, with it being, again, a customisable and removable system, the same turret will actually go
that's even better.
On the windage. So again, if you're using a flat shooting caliber and really only need windage, your turret, you can just use a windage turret. You can buy two, put one on each. Really, entirely up to you.
Whoa, that's one of the more clever and realistic systems I'm seeing for a scope.
Really and flexibility, I think, is the most key thing to say, because you can really adapt it to whatever type of shooting that you require it for.
Well, thanks so much indeed. Now that's pretty good.
Absolute pleasure.
Been speaking to the guys at Swarovski, and they said they can get us one of these in the near future for a test in the magazine, and also we'll do a full video on it. But guys, thanks so much indeed, Neil. Appreciate that.
Pleasure.
Thanks, guys.